Hey, what's up, John? Doing well here. Hope you're doing well also. We have the Met game on in the background today. Can everybody see my screen today and hear the stream? Just want to make sure after Thursday's technical difficulties, everything's working. Awesome, thanks, John and Richard. The big boys, the big boys went for a good amount. The low end guys, though, there were some deals to be had today. Some of the best prices that we've had since the release of the break, or since the release of Bowman Draft. So lots of deals tonight. What's going on, Brian? We have a few spots. Thomas can't hear. Carolina sounds like Brian saying he can hear. Thomas, I would say, well, you can't hear me. There we go. All right, good. All right, so we have a few spots left over today that haven't been paid for yet, and there were 4 spots left over that weren't purchased. I'll drop the 4 leftovers in first. They're going to be $1 each. One of them is an auto-only first. The others are prospects. Yep, Thomas, a couple people not paid for, and a couple people who were not purchased. So Malcolm Nunez, Julio Carreras, Eric Sarantola, and Ed Howard are available for $1 each. My PayPal Venmo information is up there. And then let me take a look to see what hasn't been paid for yet. Last time I checked, there were a couple spots left. Let's see what it looks like now. There's still some real monster spots that haven't been paid for in the F1 break. So if anybody's sticking around for that, keep an eye out. Lewis, Max, Piastri, Guan Yu Zhou, all not paid for yet. Not that Guan Yu Zhou can finish a race. Sergio Perez, too. So we're messaging those buyers, but those spots, as of right now, are still available. Left over from tonight's break that haven't been paid for. Let me just see. Jeff, the Piastri guy. PW, the F1 break is a Sapphire box and a Flagship box. Tyler, welcome. You got your old teammate to Sean Burke. That's awesome. Yeah, man, absolutely. Let's see, Caroline, you got it. Caroline's gonna get all 4 of the leftovers for $4. See if we can pull you a Sarantola auto. All right, and then let me take a look. The people who haven't been paid for yet. Keith, no, that's the name of the buyer. Jake Fox available for $15 and Kevin Kopp's available for $2. So those are the first 2, and then we have a few others that are more high end that haven't been paid for yet. So the first 2, Jake Fox for 15, and Kevin Kopp's for 2. PW, just a heads up, the F1 guys won't be available until the beginning of the break. That break time is until 10:15, so all of the buyers have until 10:15 to pay. So there are spots left over now, but there is still plenty of time for those buyers to pay. But for example, Piastri is left over for the buyer paid $41. Verstappen $167.50. Lewis 202. I think Sergio Perez was like 89. Then Gunther Steiner, Toto Wolff, Horner, Ricardo, Raikkonen. All haven't been paid for yet, but yeah, Caroline. I updated my Venmo, so it is business Venmo now. So it is now, in case you can't read it because my handwriting is rough. Here it is in the chat. All right, let me drop in the rest of them. So we had Fox, we have Cops, and then we have a few big ones. We have Alex Pinellas, not a huge one, for 10. Jeff, you got it, man. First dibs. Pinellas, Jeff taking Pinellas for 10. All right, the second one is Aaron Zavala for 40. Then we have Jay Allen and Isaac Pacheco, all 40, which is by far the lowest they've gone for. Sean, this is already the lowest all these guys have gone for. I know Zavala went for 35 last week. He's the exception. Or no, Zavala and Pacheco. But yeah, gonna sit them all at 40. Thomas claiming Zavala. Meb taking Jay Allen. Meb, I saw you got a couple nice deals. Wes Kath for 16 today. That's wild. Wes Kath been up in like the 40 to 50 range. So Meb got in ahead of Texan. Texan, I feel like you're always you're always the second one there. Who was Pacheco? Isaac Pacheco still there for you, Texan, if you want him. All right. There was also still Jeff Fox for 15 and Cops for 2, if anybody was interested. But besides that, we're gonna get things going. We'll get a quick start to tonight. So we have our Sapphire box. We also got our first 2022 Bowman Mega in yesterday. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with those yet, but they are in house. If anybody's interested in doing a private break of a Bowman Mega box, we could potentially do that later tonight. We are getting started a little bit early here, so maybe we'll have a little bit of extra time in between breaks. And if anybody wants to run any Bowman 2022 personals of retail, we have blasters, we have mega boxes, so that could be a possibility. Let's see what spots are still unpaid for. Open Tony. Meb just grabbed Pacheco. Thomas, you guys would pay now for those leftover spots. So the PayPal and Venmo information is up there. Tony, the 2 leftover spots we still have are Kevin Cops for $2 and Jake Fox for $15. Let me just go through here, make sure all that stuff has been canceled. All that came from one order. All right, so you guys are clear. And the Pacheco, not the Pacheco, the Cops and Jake Fox still available. If anybody wants them, let me know. But we're gonna get underway. Does everybody want to start with Lite, Sapphire, Lite or a Sapphire? We're gonna save the Super Jumbo for last. Lucky enough, we got a Met Angel game on in the background today. I know we have Tony. You're not an Angel fan. You're an A's fan. I think I saw you bought a couple Angels today. Sean got in first with the Sapphire, so we're going Sapphire first. Still waiting to see that list of 2022 Bowman 3 hobby. Tony, we said 3 hobby and 1 jumbo, and it's up. We upped the break this week from 2 hobbies to 3 hobbies because you asked. I was gonna write the Tony special on the listing as well. Brian, you're the Angels fan. Well, it was a great night for you last night. Couldn't get much better than it did. Yeah, 1 jumbo, Tony. The 2 jumbo would just be getting a little excessive for this, especially with the rough market we're in right now. Hoping for lots of Tyler Blacks for Max. Let me just take a look at my phone, make sure all of that went through. Jeff got the payment. Caroline got the payment. Let's see. Cusick is your main guy today, Tony? I think we've had breaks where we pulled like 11 Cusick cards before. Texan, there are definitely still some F1s unpaid for, but that break time isn't until 10:15, so I can't sell things before that time because people still have up until the break to get paid up. But if you want to stick around for that, there are certainly, at the moment at least, unpaid for spots. Need the auto of Cusick? What you want to try and call your color too? Let's see. Who took the Zavala spot? Thomas, let me know if you need me to type my PayPal or Venmo into the chat for the Zavala spot. Or maybe I'm just logged into the wrong account and I didn't see it. Doesn't look like it. All right. Thank you, Thomas. All right, let's get started with that Sapphire. And let me know if you need me to put that back up. I can put it back up for you. Yeah, Meb, I actually saw that. I was going to bring that up tonight. I don't know a ton about college baseball, but I did see that Tennessee loss. How big an upset was that, Meb? Not really knowing collegiate baseball that well. The fact that I heard about it makes it sound like it was probably a big deal. All right, everybody, good luck. We are getting underway with the Sapphire first. We pulled a red last break, numbered to 5 of Will Bednar. See if we can do that again or improve on that. These are always tough to tell. I feel like there's probably air on this side, so I don't know that there's going to be all the big cards on this side, but we'll save that since it's the bigger pile anyway, just in case. Thomas, did you order anything through eBay? Good luck, Lane. Good luck, Richard. We're getting underway. Thomas, whenever you hear, just let me know who you claimed through eBay, so I can match that up to your order through eBay, and that's how we get your shipping information. All right, we're starting things off with an Eric Silva first. Brett Beatty. Jake Fox. The Jake Fox spot still available for $15 if anybody wants it. Getting a hit in the first pack. And Gunnar Henderson. You were in the break on Thursday. Okay. Who'd you have in the break on Thursday? I'll try and see if I can get it in that shipment. All right, nice start for the Silva owner and the still open Jake Fox spot. If anybody's interested, $15 for the Jake Fox spot. Matt Frazier and the two right. Okay, gotcha. Rodolfo's. I'll put it in with that order. We have our first parallel here, and it is a green number to 50. Want some Michael Harris, but Tony, I know people love Michael Harris. I think I've quoted it a few times in our breaks. Michael Harris is numbered to 5 first auto, sold for $125,000 the week he got called up. People love Michael Harris. All right, let's see what our green is. We have a first. Hey, how about that? Who said that they were Sean Burke's friend? Pulling a Sean Burke green Sapphire parallel number to 50. Where was our Sean Burke person? Tyler. Beginner's luck for Tyler. That's awesome. I'm going to sleeve that up. We have a Christian Encarnacion Strand and a Colton Cowser. This Sapphire, off to one of the hottest starts we've had out of any Sapphire box we've opened this year. Cowser and Encarnacion Strand, both big hits. Encarnacion Strand is still on fire right now. Sean Burke, we've hit a lot of nice Sean Burks. I think we hit an orange Sean Burke at some point. I don't remember if that was also a Sapphire or if that was a chrome refractor. But Sean Burke has been one of the guys that we've hit a lot of this year. So you came to the right place, Tyler, to try and pull some Burks. We'll get all of these in the background to start things off. Cowser spot only went for 59, which is actually a little bit somewhat common over the last month. Cowser's been a bit down. I don't know if he's one of the Orioles minor leaguers that's injured. I know the Orioles have had a bunch of minor league injury issues. Not Gunnar Henderson. The pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez. And Heston has a hamstring injury now. Chris, the only spots that haven't been paid for, paid for Allen. Oh, Meb, I didn't even realize that you had grabbed Fox. Thank you for sending that. I'll add that into the chat also. Francisco Alvarez, Lonnie White Jr., another nice Sapphire, Hunter Goodman, and Harry Ford. I'm gonna say this is the nicest Sapphire box we've ever pulled, and we're only 3 packs in. Harry Ford, Encarnacion Strand, the green parallel hitting it as a first of Sean Burke for Tyler. Goodman. Very nice Sapphire box. Thank you, Steel City, for this one. And we get some Mets runs in the back. And Francisco Alvarez. Why not? All right, Meb, let me just take that. Add that you took Jake Fox. And let me just cancel that order on eBay. So that one's all clear. All right, that spot is all cleared for you, Meb. And if you didn't catch it, Jake Fox already hit that Sapphire in the first pack. So you're already on the board there. Chris, the only spot that's still left unpaid for at this point is Kevin Kopps, and that spot is available for $2 if you're interested. We have another nice prospect here, Adley Rutschman, Andrew Abbott, Bryce Miller, and Gunnar Hoagland. Not a bad pack with the Hoagland. Not quite the quality that we hit out of the first few. But all first and Adley Rutschman. Let's see. I've had Fox a few times. Let's see. This one, I'm guessing this pack has Aaron in it, and that's why it looks so big, and it's not going to be the parallel, but let's find out. Yep, just some base. Grayson Rodriguez has been on fire until his injury. Cade Pavich. Ethan Wilson went for $4 tonight. Ethan Wilson's regularly going for over 30. And Yoelki. There were definitely deals to be had tonight. And let's see. I'm going to guess the parallel is in this left pack, so I'll try and save that one for last. Is that part of the reason for the long losing streak, Brian? Let's see. All right, we have a Chad Patrick. TJ White, another nice card. There's a Cusick. Forgot who our Cusick guy was, but everybody who was looking for somebody tonight is hitting so far. Raquelvin DeCastro. Patrick. TJ White. This is the most top loaders that I've ever used right off the bat out of a Sapphire box. And Ryan Cusick. We'll top load that one also for our Cusick fan. 2 packs left. Still one more parallel to come. Starting things off with a Rosario. Ruben Ibarra, who I actually was looking at the Florida Coast League. Ibarra is like number 5 or 6 in the league in OPS. Playing pretty well for not a very hyped prospect. Jacob Steinmetz and Andy Rodriguez. Steinmetz, another guy who's pretty hyped. We sold a green Ibarra auto in a Raz in one of our breaks, and I think we sold it for like $30. I would assume that card is worth a lot more now. And let's see, we have a Marcelo to start things off. Continuing the hot box. I think this is a yellow to 99. Marcelo getting a card. Eduardo Garcia getting number 20 of 99 on the yellow parallel. Color match at least. Maddox Bruns and Pedro Leon. Very nice Sapphire box tonight. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Oh, Cusick got traded to the A's? I didn't realize that. Is that part of the Pache deal? First Marcelo we've seen. I'm guessing these cards probably come in the same order every time. So this is the monster collation box. Colton Cowser, Harry Ford, Marcelo Mayer. It's a monster Sapphire box. I'm gonna have to open another box of top loaders before we even start our jumbo. For the Olsen trade, Arroyo time for Brian. Yep, he went for $100 cheaper than he did on last week as well. I picked up a purple Arroyo this week too. Pache, Cusick, Langeliers for Matt Olson. Big deal. It's a pretty big haul for Olsen. He's good, but is he that good? The A's are batting .211 as a team. When do the Mets get to face them? We got the Giants and The Giants and the Dodgers and San Diego back-to-back. When do we get to face the team hitting 211? Pache is certainly not helping that. I checked Pache's stats after we were talking about him Tuesday. I think he's hitting 166. All right, we are black and white Ray Wave auto hunting in this light box. Estes, Joey Estes. Is Joey Estes like a Sean Estes descendant? We got another Marcelo paper in the back here. And we got Brian's Edwin Arroyo paper out front. Tyler Black, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, Ruben Ibarra, Micah Otenbright. All right. Looks like we have a refractor already in the first pack. Alexander Mojica. McCade Brown first. Our refractor is Stephen Hajar, purple, numbered 236 of 250. And it looks like we may have a Marcelo night tonight. Marcelo Bowman draft night. Carson Williams, refractor. Good stuff so far. Austin Love, and another Marcelo in paper. Langeliers is killing it already. Langeliers is good for the Braves. A huge Joe Mack for Brian. Let's see if we can make that happen. We've only pulled 2 Joe Mack autos so far this year out of a first edition box. And then the other was not. I forgot what kind of box that was out of, either a jumbo or a super jumbo. Lane, looks like I just saw the message, has a pretty big PC of Olsen. Mason Miller. I think I have a few Olsen Bowman rookie cards from like 2 years ago. Ben Kundra. Looks like his stock is rising. Ryan Webb. Stephen Hajar getting an add-on to that purple. Our first black and white Ray Wave is a Tampa Bay first. We're going to get another Carson Williams. Whew. Carson Williams with a black and white Ray Wave and a refractor in the light box, and Dalen Lyle getting a refractor. Carter Jensen, Doug Nikhazy, Eric Silva, Gavin Williams. The hot start continues. Dalen Lyle on the refractor. Carson Williams adding a black and white Ray Wave to his regular refractor. Opening up a new top loader pack. Who has Machado? I know he was taken. I was looking for Mazzucato's stats the other day on MILB, and I couldn't find anything. I don't know if I was searching it wrong somehow, or if he hasn't started pitching in the minors yet. Oop, sorry, Ryan Webowner. Card's looking fine. My favorite prospect from the 2021 draft was definitely not Kumar. Let's see. I mean, it's hard not to say Jordan Lawler because he's been so good. I have to think about that. Cameron Cawley, Gunnar Hoagland, Chase Petty papers. Luis Rodriguez, Tristan Casas, Carson Williams getting a third hit in the light box, and Torque getting a black and white Ray Wave. JC Correa getting the last hit here. Jordan McCants, Henry Davis, Luke Murphy, Shane Panzini. I mean, I guess the guy who's looking the best for us so far is Calvin Ziegler. I'm a Mets fan. I want to say Christian Encarnacion Strand just because he was a fourth rounder and he's already started really overperforming compared to his expectations. The Mets will take him again. If they take him again, they better not do it in the first round. Or they do have the compensation pick from last year. Colton Cowser, Tyler Madison, JT Schwartz, Cooper Kinney, Carson Williams for a fourth time in the light box. Craziness here. Luke Murphy, Kevin Kopps. There's the not monster Joe Mack Bowman draft night hit, Andrew Painter, Adley Rushman refractor. Nice pack here. Denzel Clark outperforming also for Tony's team. And Noah Miller. Rushman, Joe Mack, Andrew Painter with the Genesis, Luke Murphy, and Kevin Kopps on the board. Let's see. Encarnacion Strand is a pure stud. Meb did call that one out early. So Meb, are you saying there's a hole in his swing or your son's that good? Let's see. Got a Marcelo Blue Wave autograph, PSA 10. Wow. I'd hold it. Especially Jane Ostrom. Mark it down a little bit right now. I would definitely hold that. Wait until he develops. He's looking good enough already in the minors. I wouldn't say he's starring in the minors yet, but for that big a prospect, he doesn't have to come out of the gate going absolutely crazy to stay very high on people's radars. Cade Povich, there's our guy Michael Harris, Owen Kellington, Dominic Hamill, Spencer Swellenbach, Ethan Wilson, Noelvi Marte, Kevin Alcantara, Torque getting a second hit in this box, Ray Wave and a refractor for him as well, Andrew Painter, Tanner Allen, Mason Black. Good call, too. Yeah, Darren. Arroyo as well, and Arroyo has been definitely outperforming also. Tio has Frank. Let's see if we can get you some cards now. I see another Ray Wave here. That would be our third. Chad Patrick. Jose Torres. There's our first Jordan Lawler. Could be the biggest player out of this. I mean, Henry Davis has looked unreal when he's healthy. Marcelo is Marcelo. Max Mayer, Brock Selvage, Freddie Valdez in the Ray Wave, and Nick Gonzalez, refractor. Ty Madden, Andrew Abbott, and Dalen Lyle. Nick Gonzalez, another one of those super hyped players who has kind of just seemingly done enough to keep the hype, but has never really outperformed yet. But still stayed number one on the team's prospect list. Where's that Zavala at? We pulled an auto of him last break, so he has been hot in our breaks. There's our first Mazzucato. We have looks like a teal paper here also. Dustin Signs, Reed Trimble, Tristan Cassis, and Jose Salas gets the color match paper refractor, number 68 of 199. Ben Kundra, Russell Smith, another Marcelo and Tyler McDonough franchise futures. Brooks Goswin getting a black and white Ray Wave, and Austin Henrik refractor. There's another Sean Burke paper. Chase McDermott. Those are our firsts. think that's our first franchise futures. And I think that's our third Marcelo that's come out already. 3 packs left in the Lite box. Yeah, Gonzalez hasn't looked like he's been living up to the hype yet. It looks like we might have a sky blue chrome and an Invicta in this pack. Ethan Wilson, Joe Rock, Steven Hajar, another guy, Ed Howard, somebody who was super hyped and is just really super underperformed, and now he's out for the season. Edward Perez, Marco Luciano, Jackson Merrill, Invicta in back-to-back weeks. We have a Matthew Nelson Sky Blue refractor, not numbered. Jairo Pomares refractor. Papers of Kai Bush, Braden Boisier, and another Jordan Lawler. There you go. Four Marcellos in the first 2 boxes. And we're still going in this second box. Matthew Nelson. Sky Blue for the Reds late first rounder. 35th overall. I guess that was some kind of a compensation pick since it's called a first rounder. All right. Adele Amador paper. There's Veen, Jackson Jobe, Ian Moeller, Harry Ford, the big names showing up again. Logan Henderson, Peter Wayback, Will Bednar, and Robert Hassel, black and white Ray Wave, Doug Nikhazy, refractor. Papers of Jackson Wolf, Connor Norby, and Matthew Nelson. I feel like we're seeing a lot of the names repeat, but luckily in the Super Jumbo, we typically see everybody at least 1 or 2 times. One of my favorite things about the Super Jumbo. Last pack from the Lite box. Starting off with a John Rhodes, Kevin Kopps, Michael Morales, Ryan Spikes, Austin Love, Misael Urbina. There's Mazzucato on the board with a chrome finally. Nikhazy and Gavin Williams franchise futures. Lonnie White Jr. adding a refractor to his Sapphire. Conley and Del Castillo. Nice Lite box. Very nice Sapphire box. Good start to the night overall. Let's top load this Lonnie White. And we're going to keep it moving to our Jumbo. And by Jumbo, I mean Super Jumbo. Let's see. Yeah, Mab, I have a pretty decent Gonzalez collection too, so I also hope he figures it out. Holgate is also striking out a ton. They have a Dominguez in their organization who is, I think, 3rd in the Florida State League in OPS, and I think he's top 15 in the organization. Been creeping up recently. He has 13 or 14 home runs already this year, but his strikeout rate is like 40-something%. Something Dominguez. I don't believe he has a Bowman card yet, but I didn't look. It's not Robert, and it's not Jason. All right, good luck, everybody, with our 5 autos in the Jumbo. Let me just see. Checking our status of our F1 orders, seeing if those guys are still there. Looks like we still have a bunch available. So if anybody's planning on sticking around for the F1 break, the buyers still have 35 minutes to pay, but Lewis, Verstappen, Piastri, Guan Yu Zhou, Perez, all still there. All right. Getting to the Super Jumbo. Let's see. The kid's card. The cards traded for. Oh, yeah, Montero. Oh, Montero made his Major League debut. I didn't realize that. I know he was on fire last year in Double-A, and but didn't realize he had made his debut. I think the Blue Jays catching prospects, I want to say Moreno, is also making his Major League debut this week. Let's see. How do we want to do this? So we have all 5 packs out. We have our box empty. And let's put all 5 packs here before we move them to the side. So can't see them on the camera. We'll back up the camera for a second. And there we go. Daniel Montano is doing well. Who's Daniel Montano, Darren? When you're a Rockies fan, you have to get excited about the little things. I mean, the way what's his name? Harris Montero was hitting. He could be a respectable player for the Rockies. All right, let's see. Last week we had a box come from Canada. It ended up being a really nice box, but it was the first time all year I had seen all of the autographs come out of the bottom pack instead of the top. So we're going to check the top pack first and see if they are back in the top for this box. I'm going to put the papers aside and go through the chromes first, and we'll find out where those autos are. Let's see, Bernabel and Tovar. Yeah, Matt, you guys have a lot of players in the minor leagues playing well right now. All right, Chase Petty starting things off with a Genesis. Yoendrick Panango. Ryan Spikes. I'm not going to be sleeving up every first in the Super Jumbo just because there are so many, but we will still sleeve up a lot of them. Benny Montgomery getting on the board for the first time. Shane Panzini. Malcolm Nunez, Isaac Pacheco off to a nice start. J.J. Bleday, Matthew Nelson, Julio Rodriguez, Cal Conley, Roberto Hernandez, Dalen Lyle, Austin Henrik, J.C. Correa, Pedro Pineda. Ooh, what do we have here? We have a just straight up refractor. Never seen that before. A refractor franchise futures numbered to 250. 194 of 250. Colton Cowser, Reed Trimble spot. I'm going to leave that aside, and we're going to randomize that on the live just because I don't want to leave that and randomize it offline. So the owner knows if they'll get which one will get the spot tonight. All right, we have Jeremy De La Rosa, or Elvis Martinez, Brendan Beck, Trent DeVoe, and it looks like we have our first auto, and it's a base. I think I see a bat in the right spot. Colton Cowser, base auto. This break is definitely off to one of the best starts we've had in any Bowman draft break. This is only our second Colton Cowser hit. The other was a green. I went to Brian. This time, spot went for only $50 today. Getting an auto. Certainly getting that spot paid for. I'm going to switch. You know what? I'm going to leave that up there. I'm going to switch the Tyler Sean Burke to the outside for now. Get that Colton Cowser next to his fellow Sapphire card. And we're going to sleeve up our Benny Montgomery as well. Lots to sleeve up from that first Super Jumbo pack. Top 5 player in the class getting an auto. Nice way to start things. And we should still have plenty of color to come. Only hitting a base auto so far. Colton Cowerspot potentially getting a Sapphire, an auto, and a refractor. Franchise futures. I'm going to leave that one to the side, and we'll randomize it at the end of this break. Yeah, very nice hit. Lane, yes, this is the last box tonight. Let's see, out of my only box I opened, Super Jumbo, got a Will Bednar. Wow, true red. That's a nice hit. Let's see, many have said that they were possibly related. All right, let's check out these papers. John Rhodes, Kevin Kopps, Edwin Arroyo, Tyler Black. I think that's Black's first time on the board. We got to heat up in his spot. Dominic Hamill, Reed Trimble, Joe Rock, Holgate, Lonnie White, Swellenbach, Painter, Allen, Burke, Mikulski, Jaden Hill, Jay Allen, Brendan Beck, Will Bednar, Jackson Merrill, Russell Smith, the guy chasing Montano. Yeah, Daniel Montano, I think. I don't know who Daniel Montano is, if he has a card. I think somebody just mentioned that he was playing well, but I don't remember the name. The name Daniel Montano doesn't sound familiar to me from Bowman, at least. All right, we have a Chase McDermott paper, Kai Bush, Cal Conley, Jackson Wolf, Connor Norby, another Marcelo paper, Panzini, Mason Black, Tommy Mace. There's our first Zavala in paper and Bonellis in paper. Our second franchise futures for the Indian spot, Eric Pena, Reed Trimble getting on the board, Ronnie Mauricio, Joe Rock, Maximo Acosta, Edwin Arroyo finally getting on the board for Brian, Heston Kjerstad, Ty Madden, Chase Petty, Jeter Downs, Brooks Goswin, Freddie Valdez, Jose Torres, Alec Thomas, Michael Morales, Jackson Jobe, Ryan Cusick getting a Bowman draft night, and our refractors, Jordan Walker, Ed Howard, Carter Jensen, and Joe Mack. There we go. There's a Joe Mack. I think that might have been Brian also. TJ White, Benny Montgomery, Cauley, Pavic, Hajar, Kunra, Kinney, Carson Williams getting back on the board after a hot start. Good pack for Brian. Yeah, 2021 Bowman was Danny Montano. What team is Danny Montano on? Maybe that would ring a bell then. Or maybe I just never pulled any of his cards. There's the Cusick Bowman draft night. Edwin Arroyo. Chase Petty. Reed Trimble. Joe Mack refractor. Top load that one for you, Brian. Mack and Benny Montgomery. No, just Mack getting a refractor. That Benny Montgomery was a base. Carter Jensen, Jose Torres, and Jackson Jobe. All right, on to our second pack, second auto. He's a Rocky. Auto only. Yeah, I don't remember ever pulling one. Tyler Black got to start heating up for Max. Got one paper so far. All right, let's start with the top half of the pack and see the auto first. Let's see if we can color auto on the board. One auto so far, Colton Cowser, and it was a base. Our second pack. Let's separate out these papers again, and we'll go right to the chromes and see what our second auto is. Another Marcelo, this one a Genesis, at least the 6th time he's been on the board. Shalin Polanco, Chase McDermott, Jason Dominguez, Denzel Clark, Robert Pawson, Jaden Hill, Brennan Davis. Just a reminder for anybody who's always in our breaks or for anybody who's new to our breaks, all of these chrome cards will be sleeved up before they're mailed out to you. But we just want to keep things moving today so we don't sleeve up everything. Blaze Jordan, Joe Mack in back-to-back packs, Ed Howard, Trent DeVoe, Elvis Martinez, Alex Vanellis. Looks like we have a refractor coming up behind the Ivan Herrera, and it is a Wilman Diaz True Green, numbered 89 of 99. Not necessarily what we wanted to see there, but Diaz is a really nice prospect. Our refractors, Reginald Preciado, Blaze Jordan, Adrian Del Castillo, and a double Donta Williams pack. Ooh, and why not get a gold wave here? Gold wave in the auto spot. Good luck, everybody. Need some Frelick love for Jonathan. We've pulled 2 gold Frelicks already this year. Can we make it a third? Let's see. We have an Angel. Sam Bachman. Not bad. Who had Bachman tonight? I know we have at least one Angels fan here. That is number 44 of 50 on the gold wave Bachman. I'm going to cut the corner of the sleeve so that gets in there clean. That didn't work. There we go. Who had the Bachman spot? I think that might be our first Bachman auto we've pulled. And it's gold. If it's got to be a pitcher, might as well be a top 10 pick. Let's switch out. No, you know what? Let's switch out one of our Cowsers. Diaz in green. Nice pack there. Some green and some gold. 2 numbered cards under 100. Del Castillo on the refractor. Donta Williams on the base and on the refractor. Another spot. Donta Williams went under $5 today. Was regularly going for over 20. Wrong Angel from Eb. You're Kai Bush. Denzel Clark. Joe Mack. Marcelo Mayer, Genesis. Alex Vanellis. And then checking out our papers, there was a Cusick in the back there. Kellington, Mazzucato, Signs, Bruns, Jake Fox, Waybeck, Joe Mack, Drew Gray, Jose Torres, Michael Morales, Brian Spikes, Carter Jensen, Doug Nikhazy, Jordan Viars, Ricky Tiedemann, Boisier, Lawler, Silva, Selvage, Bachman, and Bryce Miller. Bachman can't stay healthy so far. That's not good to hear. Bush will be in the bigs before Bachman. Actually, it's true. I did see Bachman on, for whatever reason, Bachman was listed on the Angels DL. All right, on to the second half of the pack. I guess Bachman must be on the 40-man already, and that's why he would have shown up on the Angels disabled list. All right, let's skip through the paper or put the papers down at first, but we do have a purple paper. We always hit Jeter Downs color. Jeter Downs purple paper number 141 of 250. And then to our chrome, Mazzucato and Kundra, franchise futures, Adrian Del Castillo. Oh boy, I think we're probably going to get a lot of New York City noises outside of my window really soon because I'm pretty sure there was just a car accident outside of my window. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm in New York City, and I hear sirens coming. Reginald Preciado, Carter Jensen, Jordan Walker, Jordan Beck, Jeremy De La Rosa, Mason Miller, Asa Lacy, Mason Black, Brian Buelvis, Tyler Madison, Michael Harris, Ricky Tiedemann, lots of pitchers in this one, Jose Salas, Oselvis Basabe, Adele Amador, Chase Petty, Bowman Draft Night, refractors of Brennan Davis, nice Jackson Job card, Jaden Hill, and Michael Morales. Big pitcher pack. Ooh, we're letting Diaz pitch 2 innings tonight against your team, Brian. Jackson Job getting the refractor. We'll top load that one. Also means we're probably about to get a lot of car horns in the background if that's picking up in the audio. Carter Jensen and Del Castillo, our last offensive player chrome of our second pack. Let's check out our papers. Ethan Wilson, Mason Miller, Donta Williams, McGreevy, Pacheco, Encarnacion Strand, Rodriguez Cruz, Ibarra, Job, Moeller, Ford, Clark, Madden, Abbott, Goodman, Brady House. I think this might be House's first time on the board. Henderson, Dallas, Williams, Noah Miller, Dalen Lyle, Sal Frelick finally getting on the board, and Cooper Bowman. I said Bachman after the card showed up this time. But if Kai Bush shows up after this, then Meb will keep his streak going of last break. Meb, we pulled a blue auto and Meb called Hunter Goodman and it hit as a Hunter Goodman. All right, let's see what we have for our third auto. 1 base, 1 gold wave refractor coming up so far. I see a speckle refractor backwards in here, but that's not going to be the auto. Let's see. Let's put the papers down at the bottom again to start. We have a Cusick hit here. I think we might have a refractor in the auto spot this time to 499. Starting things off, the Cusick Genesis, Ben Kundra, Noah V. Marte, Spencer Swellenbach, Nick York, Jackson Wolf, Milkar Perez. There we go. Kai Bush. Meb said his name, and there he is for the first time. Grayson Rodriguez, Ian Moeller, Andrew Painter, Micah Otenbright, Aaron Sabato, Connor Norby, Angel Martinez, McCade Brown. Let's see who our speckle is. I think I see red. Andrew Abbott. It is a red, and that is not numbered. Looks like the speckles are not numbered in draft. Our refractors, we have Shalin Polanco, Jeter Downs in color again, Ty Madden, Chase Petty, and our refractor auto, Texas. Can we get back-to-back Zavala breaks? We can. Zavala. Who claimed Zavala and was asking for him before? Thomas. Thomas, congrats. That is the nicest Zavala hit we've had this year. The thick blue Sharpie refractor Zavala auto 309 of 499. Yep. Made the right purchase there, Thomas. Always good to shoot a break and check who's left over. Let's see where are penny sleeves. There. Oregon. Zavala, the Oregon Duck. Absolutely, Thomas. Congrats. Let's get all this stuff sleeved up. Petty refractor. Madden refractor. Painter. Getting on the board. Ian Moeller. I want to say all of the guys that hit in this pack, except Andrew Abbott, are getting on the board with hits for the first time. Kai Bush. Spencer Swellenbach. And let's do the Zavala now. Cut the corner of the sleeve. There is our Zavala top loaded, and let's switch the Harry Ford out. The hits are coming out the right way tonight. Even the pitcher auto came out in gold and a top 10 pick. Andrew Abbott getting the speckle. Top load that also. And then we'll sleeve the Connor Norby and check out our paper cards. All right. TJ White, Tyler Black, Cameron Cawley, Pavic, Rock, Hajar, Swellenbach, Kinney, Burke, McDermott, Kai Bush, Conley, Jackson Wolf, Connor Norby. There's another Marcelo, Panzini, Russell Smith, Tommy Mace. All right. I am going to move over some of these papers and chromes before we finish this breakout. We still have 2 more full packs, 1 more half pack left from this jumbo, super jumbo. And let's keep it moving. Any Manzardos yet, PW? I don't remember hitting I know nothing big. I'm also going to move all of these top-loaded cards out because this pile is very large already. Still autos to come. Zavala, Kauser, Bachman on the board. Stanford UConn is 8-2 going into the 9th. Been 8-2 since the 2nd inning. Weird. Hot start, then everybody went completely cold. All right, we'll go through the papers first here. Carter Jensen, Nikhazy, VRs, Tiedemann, Mason Black, Boisier. There's a Zavala paper, Benelis, and Selvage. Kauser and Trimble franchise futures. Whoever gets the refractor, the other one will get that card. Cade Pavic. Another Marcelo hit. Marcelo's, I want to say this is at least Marcelo's 7th time on the board tonight. Chad Patrick, TJ White, Tanner Allen, Ruben Ibarra, Eric Silva, Brett Beatty, Tristan Cassis, Stephen Hajar, Marco Luciano, Russell Smith, Kevin Alcantara, Ethan Wilson, Yoelqui Cespedes, Maddox Bruns, Marcelo again. We're going to hit double digits with Marcelo, it looks like. Heston Kjerstad, Pedro Pineda, Edwin Arroyo, Brian getting a refractor, and JC Correa. Benny Montgomery, Owen Kellington, Frank Mazzucato, Signs, Bruns, Fox, Kunra, Mack, Williams, Torres, and Morales. Brian getting a Arroyo refractor and getting a Joe Mack refractor tonight. Good hits on some nice players. TJ White, Marcelo, 2 more times in this pack. Some Cusick auto for Tony. Do we have any Yankees fans in the chat tonight? We tend to be Met heavy since I'm a Met fan. I'm very excited for the Mets-Yankees series. I was watching that game yesterday. 5 solo home runs by the Yankees to start the game. I really want to see the Mets pitching shut that down. And I feel pretty good about it. For once. All right, we're going to the bottom of the pack first, saving the auto for the second half of the pack. It looks like we have an Invicta here for the first time in our Super Jumbo. We have a Henry Davis up top in paper. Let's see. Do Yankees fans exist? Definitely an inferior organization to the A's, Tony. I don't disagree. Henry Davis, Luke Murphy, Andrew Painter, Tanner Allen, Matt Mikulski, Jaden Hill, Jay Allen. Looks like we have a sky blue paper coming up. Brendan Beck, Will Bednar. There's a Manzardo paper. Jackson Merrill paper, and Hedbert Perez. Is Hedbert the one that got the? No, it was Eduardo that got the Sapphire parallel. Hedbert Perez getting a paper 404 of 499 sky blue. Save that one. Jackson Jobe and Ty Madden franchise futures. Tyler McDonough for the first time. Riley Green here, and he could be up in the next week or so. Kyle Manzardo. There we go. Finally getting a chrome card. Alexander Vargas, Alexander Mojica, Lou Rod, Ryan Webb, Hedbert Perez getting 2 in a pack. Cody Morissette finally. Victor Mesa Jr., Austin Love, Max Mayer, Kevin Kopps, Eduardo Garcia, Peter Waybeck, Frank Mazzucato. The Invicta is Blaze Jordan. And we have refractors of Jason Dominguez, Freddie Valdez, Chase McDermott, and Brooks Goswin. Chad Patrick, John Rhodes. He's another one of the Orioles prospects that I believe is injured. Kevin Kopps, Wes Kath, Edwin Arroyo, Dominic Hamill, Reed Trimble, Calvin Ziegler, Ryan Holgate, and Lonnie White Jr. With all the big hits, it's been a slow night for Wes Kath and Davis. Slower night for Lawler, too. I'll sleeve up that Dominguez, and let's get thicker penny sleeve for the Blaze Jordan. What do we think of the Invictas in draft versus the Invictas in 2022 Bowman? I think I might like the 2022 Bowman ones better. Cody Morissette, Kyle Manzardo finally on the board. Mazzucato on the board for a second time. Mets might be on the board for a fourth time with a Pete Alonso home run. That Angel bullpen again. Wouldn't mind seeing Pete do that to the Yankees either. Let's see what our fourth auto of the night is. We have a Frelick Genesis. Slow night for Frelick after the gold Genesis last break. Brock Selvage, Jordan Lawler. There we go, getting a chrome. Luke Murphy, Will Bednar, Logan Henderson, Misael Arena, Zavala getting a chrome hit. Alexander Ramirez, Jordan VRs, Garrett Mitchell, Cooper Kinney, Leo Verpaguero, Jackson Merrill, Tyler Soderstrom, Bubba Chandler, nice pack, Luis Matos, refractors of Robert Pawson, Alec Thomas, Denzel Clark, and it looks like we have a base auto coming up here. Denzel Clark, nice hit. Jose Torres. And our next auto is a Diamondback. Can we get a Steinmetz or a Lawler? Trying to think what our other options are. What a box. Jordan Lawler base auto and a Colton Cowser base auto. Just said that Lawler's having a slow night, and we turned that one around real quick. Let me cut the corner of this penny sleeve. Monster Super Jumbo tonight. Jordan Lawler and Colton Cowser coming out in the same Super Jumbo with base autos. I want to say that's happened before. Maybe I'm making that up, but I want to say we've hit Cowser and Lawler in the same jumbo before. Two base, two colors so far. Lawler, Zavala, Cowser, and Bachman. Doesn't get much bigger in a super jumbo than that. Three top 10 picks. Steel City hitting big tonight. Steel City, the distributor that we get most of our stuff from. They don't always give us that good of quality. Jose Torres and Denzel Clark refractor. We will top load that one since he has been on fire. And we'll check out our papers. One more chance for Cusick, the Superfractor. That is a $600 PSA 10, yeah. The people love Lawler. All right, Madison, Colton Cowser, paper, Schwartz, McCade Brown, Brooks Goswin, Otenbright, Hoagland, Petty, Webb, Marceau, Love, McCants, Steinmetz, Morissette, Gasser, Del Castillo, Matthew Nelson, McDonough, Chandler. Let's see. We have Jordan Lawler, the 3rd overall pick, 6th overall pick. Zavala, 38th overall pick. Colton Cowser, 5th overall pick. And Sam Bachman, 9th overall pick. And on top of that, we have close to 10 Marcelo Mayers that have already hit. So it has been a really nice night. Hopefully we can carry that quality onto F1 and the Sapphire hits like crazy for the F1 break. All right, we're going with the bottom half first. We're going to save the last auto for the end. We have an Austin Love, Chad Dallas, Jacob Steinmetz, Dalen Lyle, Adrian Del Castillo, Cooper Bowman, Tyler McDonough, Bubba Chandler. We have a red paper, KC, Bobby Witt red. Why not keep the hits coming? Red Bobby Witt. How about that? Not a superfractor. I don't know if there are paper superfractors. But it's about as close as we get. We have only seen a handful of reds this year. We saw one in our last break with that Will Bednar. But Bobby Witt just slightly bit higher end of prospect than Will Bednar is. Let's see. I think the Sean Burke has to come down. The Marcelo's got to move over. And this Bobby Witt's got to get closer to the middle there. Not often that a paper non-first takes the place of a Marcelo Mayer. But monster hit for the Bobby Witt spot. Gunnar Hoagland and Ricky Tiemann, franchise futures. Christian Hernandez, Gavin Williams, Errol Vera, Jordy Barley, Sam Bachman getting an addition to his gold auto. JT Schwartz, Brainer Bonacci, Owen Kellington, adding one more Colton Cowser at least. Hunter Goodman, Harry Ford. This is unreal. This has been a huge box. Bryce Miller, Gunnar Hoagland, Miguel Geraldo, Diego Cartaya, Sean Burke getting another card, Joe Mack getting a draft night, I think for the second time, Ronnie Mauricio, Roberto Hernandez, Reed Trimble, and Cal Conley. Madison, Cowser, Schwartz, Pacheco, McKay Brown, Rodriguez Cruz, Ibarra, Otenbright, Hoagland, Webb, Marceau. For people who have been doing more breaking than ours, have you seen many super jumbos hit much better than this? This is the best one I've seen. Goodman, Schwartz, got another Cowser chrome base there. Cal Conley, Reed Trimble. We already have this same format break posted again for next week. So for anybody who's enjoying this one, we'll be running it back. Same format next week. I love the format last week. I love the format even more this week. The 5 autos. Definitely liking that more than the 3 autos that we were running with the Sapphire first edition and the Lite box. How many more of these do we have, Tony? As in, like, how many more of these breaks do we have, or how many more of these boxes do we have right now? Of these breaks, we're going to keep them running as long as people are still bidding and interested. Prices were down a lot today, so hopefully that's not a trend that continues, and we could continue running them after the next one. But I would like to keep running these as long as possible. Denzel Clark, Ty Madden, Andrew Abbott, Hunter Goodman. This is a monster class. Brady House, Logan Henderson, Jordan Lawler, Eric Silva, Gavin Williams, Noah Miller, Sam Bachman, Bryce Miller, Ryan Cusick, Sal Frelick. Looks like we have a refractor and we'll have one more auto coming up here. Michael McGreevy, Genesis. The Goodman Magic ran out. Yeah, Tony, we don't have any more of them right now, but we've been refilling weekly. Robert Gasser. Francisco Alvarez, which has been good because the market's been dropping. So we've been able to pick them up at a slightly better price over the last couple of weeks. Lonnie White Jr., Adley Rushman, Andrew Abbott, Austin Martin, Jay Allen finally getting a chrome card, Pedro Leon. There's a Cusick chrome, De Castro, Jacob Steinmetz, Andy Rodriguez, Jake Fox. We will be doing a recap after this pack. We have one more auto coming up. I can't tell what it is yet. Gunnar Henderson, Encarnacion Strand. What do we have for our refractor? Back-to-back weeks with a Joe Rock hit. Last week it was a purple. This week it's a yellow lava. Joe Rock, number 61 of 75. Meb, I think you got the Joe Rock last week. Did you get him again this week? Joe Rock, number to 75. Maximo Acosta, refractor. Austin Henrik, refractor. Double Joe Rock pack with the regular refractor and the lava. Dalen Lyle, refractor. And it looks like we're going to get one more base, which I guess we're not going to complain about with the quality of this super, that we're getting 3 bases. It is a red Ruben Ibarra. Not a huge last hit, but he has been playing very well. So Ruben Ibarra getting a base auto to finish the break. Ethan Wilson, Mason Miller, Peter Waybeck, Dante Williams, Drew Gray, Encarnacion Strand, Ryan Spikes, Jackson Jobe, Ian Moeller, Harry Ford. Some nice papers to finish it off. All right, we are going to sleeve these up. We're going to recap this break, and then I'm going to randomize. I'm going to randomize the Colton Cowser Reed Trimble refractor, and then we're going to clear some space out, check if there's still spots that haven't been paid for F1. Like I mentioned, we will be running this break back next week. Same format, same time. Encarnacion Strand, Cusick. Got to check out the chat after I finish sleeving these before we do the recap. Appreciate everybody who joined tonight. Jake Fox getting a card in the first pack and a card in the last pack. Not a ton in between. Steinmetz, and finally sleeving up our yellow Lava Joe Rock hit, numbered 61 of 75. That'll be the first card in our recap as well. So there to start the recap off, the Joe Rock Lava, numbered to 75 yellow. Let's see. Yeah, Thomas, definitely one of our nicest breaks we've had of this product, if not our best. Nobody bid on Cusick, so Tony can get him again. All right, Ruben Ibarra, base auto. Harry Ford, base. Colton Cowser, base. Sean Burke getting the green Sapphire to 50. Denzel Clark, refractor. Jordan Lawler, base. Let's put the Clark refractor there. Lawler, base. Marcelo, base. Arroyo, refractor. Andrew Abbott, speckle refractor. Harry Ford, Sapphire. Jackson Jobe, refractor. Wilman Diaz, green to 99. Chrome. Colton Cowser, Sapphire. Joe Mack, refractor. Benny Montgomery, base. Lonnie White Jr., refractor. Matthew Nelson, sky blue, refractor. Black and white, Raywave, Gosween. Lawler, base. Carson Williams, Raywave. Hajar, purple to 250. Carson Williams, refractor. Eduardo Garcia. We call that a color match on the Sapphire yellow. Number to 20 and 99. Ryan Cusick, Sapphire. TJ White, Sapphire. Lonnie White Jr. and Encarnacion Strand Sapphires. Going to the back, we'll start with the Marcelo Sapphire. Then it becomes a tough call. I don't know what we will call our top 3 tonight. It's tough not to put Bachman in there, but it's also super tough not to put the Bobby Witt in there. And it's tough not to put the Zavala. So I'm going to go number 5. I'm going to go number 5 is Colton Cowser. Colton Cowser, base auto, number 5. Hit number 4, Bobby Witt. Number 4 of 5, red paper refractor. Then I'm going to go Bachman Gold, number 44 of 50 on the gold wave refractor. And then we're going to go Zavala, refractor auto, 309 of 499. And finally, the Lawler base auto as our big hit of the break. What do you guys think of the order that I picked there? Cowser first, Witt second, Bachman Gold Wave third, Zavala second, and Lawler first. Paul, the Witt was a monster. Probably the biggest Bobby Witt card we've ever pulled. Biggest Zavala card we've ever pulled. We haven't pulled a better Lawler, but we have pulled another auto Lawler before. All right, let me randomize the Trimble and the Cowser before we switch things up. And actually, while I start that, let me see if anything still hasn't been paid for out of our F1 break. Looks like a couple payments came in. All right, we still have Verstappen. We still have Piastri. We still have Guan Yu Zhou available if anybody wants those spots. Guan Yu Zhou, Piastri, and Verstappen all still available. Darren, appreciate you joining again. Prices. We have 167.50 was the Verstappen spot. Piastri was 41. Piastri spot, I can't go lower than 41. That's already a steal for the Piastri spot. I don't even really want to sell for that spot, but I will. Guan Yu Zhou, 750. That seems super low too, but we'll do it. Guan Yu Zhou, 750. Piastri, 41. And Max Verstappen, I'll drop from 167 to 150 if anybody's interested. Check. Oh, Robert. Yep, I saw your message. I'm going to get back to you after this. We have Zhou going to Texan. Jonathan came in behind you that time. And Texan taking Max. Texan, high roller. I gave Jeff first dibs on Piastri, and he said it again. So, Jeff, you got Piastri. For you guys, I'm going to put my PayPal and Venmo information back up. And while you guys have a chance to send that in, I'm going to randomize the – let's put that to the side. The Colton Cowser, Reed Trimble. Jeff got the payment. Thank you. Let me cancel those orders as you guys pay. All right, the Piastri is cleared. And as soon as I get as soon as you guys have sent the Verstappen and the Zhou payments, Texan, new Venmo, yeah, it's a new Venmo Texan. I could type it into the PayPal's the same. I could type the Venmo into the chat for you. That's nice. Breaks. All right, that's in the chat for you. And finally, let's randomize this this Cowser and Reed Trimble. So we're going to start by rolling a dice. The number that we get on the dice is going to be how many times we randomize. So we're going to randomize 9 times. And then we're going to find the list randomizer. And we're going to put the 2 names in, Cowser and Trimble. And we're going to randomize that list 9 times. And whoever comes up on the top of the list on the 9th random, thank you, Derek, for sending that, we'll get Cowser and Trimble. Or we'll get the Cowser Trimble card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Person on the top gets it on the next random, and it is Cowser. I want to say those. I wasn't really paying attention to the list, but I feel like it only flipped like once or twice. That's really, really weird. Cowser spot adding to his monster night with the franchise future refractor. Yep, Derek, I got the payment. Thank you. I'm going to clear out space, and then we're going to get going. Oh, I actually forgot. I have some we have some unpaid for spots as well if anybody wants to pick up any cheaper spots. There were a bunch of F2 drivers and a bunch of team principals and coaches. So I'll draw those lists. I'm going to do them as one list. So if anybody wants to pick up all of them, there's 12 F2 drivers. I'm going to do that for $10. And there are 11 principals. We're going to do that too for $10. So principals, $10, F2 drivers, $10, and I'll drop the lists in. Benjamin jumping in first, saying he'll take the F2. Just beating out Jonathan again. And here's the list of the principals. Jonathan, usually you're the first one in. Just behind today. People must be getting wise to you and knowing they need to get in immediately. Oh, turning the lights off. There we go. All right. For anybody who wasn't here for our Bowman break, it was one of our best ever. So hopefully we're going to keep that. Good luck moving on into our F1 break tonight. I'd say there were 5 hits that could have very easily on many nights been our hit of the night. All right, we have our Sapphire box, and we have our Flagship box. Forgot to mention it in the first break, but we have a Top Series 2 4 hobby box break going on Thursday for anybody who is a baseball collector. Not a huge checklist, but rumor is that there are SSPs of the big names that were missing from the checklist. Torque, J-Rod, and Bobby Witt. So we will be SSP hunting for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I got to go with the order that it comes through on here. I actually had Texan come in just behind you as well. So Benjamin, let's see. Let me check my phone. Benjamin, let me know when you're able to send that over. And if anybody wants the principals, they're available for 10. It was definitely a close race between you two. And all right, we're gonna do the Flagship first because that's how we always do it. Benjamin, I'm gonna take down the payment information. If you need me to type anything into the chat, let me know. Let's see. I got the stuff from Texan, so let me clear out these orders on eBay. So you have those, Derek. All right. Max is clear. And Piastri was already cleared. Guan Yu Zhou clearing now. And we are ready to go. Did he pass? If he did pass, I would have to give Jonathan the next dibs because he came in second. There we go, Benjamin. Thank you. I see the payment. Appreciate you. And we are going to get started with the flagship box. See if we can pull some more black. Was it black? Pierre Walker's number to 10. That would be part of the coaches that haven't been paid for. So did anybody wake up to watch Baku today? I turned it on. I saw that Leclerc had already retired, and then I fell back asleep, and then I woke up, saw that Sainz. Oh no, I saw Sainz retired at the beginning. Then woke up, saw Leclerc retired, and then fell asleep until the very end of the race. So happy to see my guy George get another podium. Not happy to see Red Bull getting 1 and 2. It's nice to see Lewis finally getting a 4th, but would love to see a double Mercedes platform sometime this year. There we go. Empty box. The flagship is out. Yep, definitely another rough one for Ferrari. Sainz cannot stay. What happened to Sainz? Did he have car issues or did he go off the track again at the beginning of the race? Yeah, the Lewis back thing. That's especially because they have another race again next week. That's gonna be interesting. I almost wonder if that's a possibility for somebody to get called in from reserves like George did last year and spot start in Canada. One of my clients is going to be in Montreal for that race, so that would probably be pretty disappointing if that were the case for anybody traveling to Montreal next week. All right, we are starting things off with a Marcus Armstrong Future Stars out of Flagship. Esteban Ocon again. I believe that's a Kevin O'Callaghan spot tonight. Lewis getting a checkerboard in parallel. Lance Stroll, Christian Lundgaard, Max, and Alex Albon. Nothing too big in that first pack. I think our two biggest stacks are on the left and the right, so we're going to go through the middle first and see if we can get any big hits at the end here. Yeah, the hydraulic thing. I guess the car was bouncing a lot, and supposedly it's going to be a fast track, and that's what caused it again next week, so not great. Do we have the same packs back-to-back? Armstrong, Ocon. Oh, that is very interesting. We're going to have to randomize that in the live again. I've never had to randomize a multiplayer card in the live because we hit a parallel, and we've done it twice now tonight. That is a Mercedes, Toto, Bottas, and Lewis, numbered to 199. Roy Nissany, Future Stars, Vettel, Simone Resta, and Verstappen. At least the second half of the pack was different. Kevin getting 4 Ocons in the first 2 packs. Our break last week, I think we finished really strong for Ocon then too. So Ocon has been on fire lately with us. I think we could call that a color match on the teal paper refractor with the teal Mercedes uniforms. All right, keeping it moving with the middle packs. Let's see if we can pull 2 more Ocons in this pack. Starting this one with a Lewis, winner in Styria. Lewis portrait. Nice card. Davide Brivio, Franz Tost, and Yuki Tsunoda. Yuki getting the checkered flag parallel. Formula One freshest rookie card. Lewis, Leclerc, and Gasly. To open up another thing of top loaders. Sal, which spot did you have? There's the Yuki. Let's get that one in the background. 4 now. Both were engine failures. I'm seeing the chat now. Interesting. That's kind of crazy that the engine failure was so early for not Perez, for Sainz. Kimi with the portrait, Sebastian Vettel. Max, we have a Seidel and Lando insert. Richard Verschoor, Future Stars, Checkered Flag Parallel, Lewis, Sergio, and Max. Keeping it going down the middle. Sal, let me know which spots you had. I'm the only spots that we didn't have payments for that we had to resell were Max, Piastri, and Guan Yu Zhou. So as long as you didn't have one of those 3 spots, then we received your payment. Omar Snaffauer, Max Verstappen, portrait, Christian Horner, Apex Predators Mick Schumacher insert, Lewis, portrait checkered flag. Nice start for Lewis, Bottas, Ricardo, and Nikita rookie. Sal, Checo, yes, we got your payment. Nice pack there. Max and Lewis portraits. Lewis coming in a parallel form. Let's see if we can get some Checos for you. Think Checo deserved the win today if it wasn't for the miscommunication in the pit stop? Or do you think Max purely outraced him? He didn't necessarily say he thought it was on purpose, but he didn't seem happy. Snaffauer, another Max portrait, another Horner portrait. What a weird box. We have another teal coming up. Vettel. That's Vettel, number 3 of 199. Nice card for the Vettel spot. Marcus Armstrong, checkered flag. I think we've seen that one already, too. Latifi, Leclerc, and Lando. Lots of cards repeating in this one. But some nice hits so far. Vettel, driver of the day, Turkey 2020. 2 numbered cards, numbered to 199 so far. Let's hope we can keep those nice. Well, I guess we hit the same. From what I think I read, it's going to be 4 numbered parallels inside the Sapphire box, no matter what. See Piastri in the back for Jeff. What do we have? Piastri Future Stars, nice card. Grand Prix winner Tuscan for Lewis. Guan Yu Zhou getting on the board for Derek. I think Derek. Guillermo Samaya. Double Piastri pack for Jeff. Davide Brivio for the coach spot, which is currently held by me. If anybody wants it, it's available for $10. Yuri Veeps and Ralph Boschung Future Stars. There's the Guan Yu Zhou. Nice pack for the F2 drivers, Zhou and Piastri. I'm starting to think these Future Stars cards are going to hold more value than rookie cards. I feel like with Topps products, since firsts are more valuable than Chrome rookie cards, that the Future Stars might end up long run holding value. What do people think about that? Latifi portrait, Daniel Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Vettel, retro, Ocon on the checkered flag, Guan Yu Zhou, again, Esteban Ocon and Bent Pascal. All right. We have half the box left. I'm going to split this again and see if we can spot where the tallest stacks are. Let's see. We have 2, we have 3, we have 3, we have 2. Damn. How do we do this? 3, 3, 3. This stack looks like it's going to be the biggest. I'm going to move this stack to the right and hope that we have a relic in there. Although this pack kind of seems thick too. Weird pack rip. We have a blue coming up. Nicholas Latifi, Roy Nassani, Richard Verschoor, Leclerc getting the blue. Back-to-back weeks with the Leclerc color. This one numbered 54 of 99 on the blue. Ocon getting the portrait checkered flag insert. Lando, Lewis, and Mick getting on the board with his first rookie card. Very nice hit for the Leclerc spot. Monster qualifying at Baku. Disappointing Sunday race day. We got Yuki, Nikita, and Mick on the board. John, you'll take it. Back-to-back Leclerc hit weeks. Hopefully we can continue some of that stuff into Sapphire. Lando, Lewis winner in Eiffel, Jehan Daruvala, future stars. There's going to be a lot fewer Lewis cards next year. Apex Predators, Bottas. Snaffauer, checkered flag. Roman Grosjean, Marino Sato, and Max. Still searching for a relic card. We haven't hit one in a couple weeks. Leclerc was our last one. Bottas, Hamilton, Petikoff, George Russell, and Jos Capito. CEO of Williams, not principal. Fernando Alonso, checkered flag. Lewis, Bottas winner in Russia, and George driver of the day, Bahrain. See if we can get some more color. And we can. We have gold. Gold out of the flagship, our 4th serial numbered card. Latifi starts the pack off. Another Nassani Future Stars. Another Verschoor Future Stars. It's an AlphaTauri. Is it going to be a Gasly? It is a Gasly gold. Latifi checkered flag behind that. Number 3 of 50. Gasly gold. Blue, 2 teal, and a gold on the board out of flagship. Let's switch these. Latifi portrait checkered flag, Verschoor, Verstappen, and Deleta. Looks like we're going to stop that run of serial numbered cards. Verstappen, driver of the day, 70th anniversary. Bottas, Lewis. We have a David Beckman, flags of foundation. Ricardo, checkered flag. Bottas, Lewis, and Lewis winner, Great Britain. Five more out of flagship, and then we'll be breaking our first Sapphire box from F1, not only of the year, but ever. We got a Leclerc to add to that blue. Vettel, there's Sainz finally getting on the board with a portrait. Lance Stroll, Lando Norris checkered flag. Lance Stroll was the retro insert. Perez, Gasly, and Yuki rookie card. That is Not the SSP with the Red Bull bottle there, just the regular there. Signs portrait and Lando on the checkered flag parallel. Who we light on so far? Who do we want to try and hit in a relic if we have a relic out there right now? I don't think there's a relic in this one. Theo Porcher, Future Stars, Lance Stroll Portrait, Jody Egginton, Kimi Räikkönen, Apex Predators, Lewis Winner and Eiffel, checkered flag insert, parallel, Sebastian Vettel, Lewis, and Ocon. Light on Max so far. Yeah, there's nothing, hasn't been a big Max so far. That's true. Let's see. Do any of these look thicker than any of the others? I don't think so. Might not be looking at a relic box. We are next week running our first hobby box, so we have our first chance at an auto. It's going to be similar format to this week. Player break. There's going to be a hobby box and a flagship box. Gasly, driver of the day, Italy. Future stars, Christian Lundgaard. Yuki, Formula One freshest. I think that's second time. First time was a parallel. There's a Max Retro. Christian Horner, checkered flag. Third time we've seen Horner on the board. Liam Lawson, Petikov, and George finishes off the box. Yuki getting the rookie. Max getting the retro. And Horner getting the checkered flag parallel. Oh, that's not finishing off the box. We still have two more packs. Something for you there, Derek, with the Verstappen, but let's try and make that more than that. Another Porsche Future Stars, another Lance Stroll Portrait, another Egginton. Weird box. Leclerc, flags of foundation with his Monaco flag there. Latifi, checkered flag parallel. Bottas, Max, and Lewis. And now we have the last pack of the flagship. No relic. Bottas, Lewis, Petikov, Schumacher, and Gunther Steiner on the insert. There's a little Max for us. Max Portrait, checkered flag parallel. We'll top load that one. Lewis, winner in Hungary, winner in Turkey, and driver of the day, Tuscany, Daniel Ricciardo. Nice last couple packs there for the Max spot. All right, our hits there for Vettel, Leclerc, Mercedes as a whole, Gasly, and then the Verstappen and Yuki checkered flags. All right, I'm excited to see what this Sapphire box looks like. Let's see what we could do in this Sapphire. We should have 4 parallels or short prints inside. I don't know what the difference between a parallel and a short print is. Sounds like the same thing to me. So how many packs do we have here? Let's see. We have all of the packs out. It should be 8 packs, 4 cards per pack. Let's count them out. Good luck, everybody, on this one, indeed. Good luck to you, Jonathan, and the other Jonathan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to say the packs on the right look like they're way taller, so we're going to go right down the left side to start things off. All right, everybody, good luck. We are starting it off with a CEO, Jost Capito, Sergio Portrait, Checo spot starting off well, Lewis spot starting off well also, and Davide Brivio. We have 2 portraits and 2 coaches / CEOs, but the Lewis and the Checo coming out the right way. Nice start to this Sapphire box. Let's make some space in the middle here. Nice hits with the Flagship, but we're going to put these Sapphires front and center. Good looking cards. First time, I haven't even really looked at them at all online to see what they looked like. These portrait cards look good in Sapphire. Sal, and I don't know who our Lewis owner is, but Lewis is on the board. All right, keeping it moving down the left side. We still have all 4 of our parallel short prints to come. It looks like we might have our first one here, and it is this aqua or teal? There's Pierre. We always hit him. Geo. Let's see what this is numbered to. Numbered to 99. Latifi portrait and another Checo. Latifi getting the card. We're getting more managers. Our first parallel coming out for Geo. 88 of 99. Not great, not bad. And Checo in his driving variation, car number 99. Antonio getting the first hit, and we have some, I can't tell if it's gold or yellow yet. We have 3 packs, 3 Checos out of Sapphire. Looks like Sal made the right choice there. Gianluca Pedikov in, I think this is yellow. That is numbered to 199, number 139 of 199. Interesting. I think that makes it a yellow. We have a Ricardo and a Carlos Sainz. Ricardo, Sainz, Pedikov. I believe the Pedikov spot, that Pedikov was in the F2 leftover spot. Let me double check that. Sal getting hits. Let's see. Pedikov was in the leftover spot. So Benjamin getting a parallel there. Three Perez's and a Ricardo in the first 3 packs for Sal. Gotta love the leftovers. Yep, that it's always a play. Somebody took Zavala in the leftovers in the last break and hit a refractor auto. Marino Sato also going to you. There's another Carlos Sainz. Yuki getting a rookie card out of Sapphire, and Felipe Drugovich. I think Drugovich was purchased. Let's actually top load that Yuki rookie. I wonder if there are any versions in Sapphire with the Red Bull bottle there. We're going to do that. And we're going to open up more penny sleeves. Not an amazing Sapphire box so far, but not a bad one either. Benjamin, you got Drugovich also. There you go. Covering all of our F1 Sapphire hits one way or another. 2 more parallels to come. Let's see if we could figure out. I don't know. There's definitely some error in this pack, so I don't know if I can spot where the parallels are going to be. Looks like we have green. 1 more parallel to come after this. Sebastian Vettel starts it off. Guan Yu Zhou, Future Stars, green. Who got it? That's Derek, right? Is that numbered to 50? Number to 75 for F1. 34 of 75. Guan Yu Zhou for Derek. Yuki and Gasly getting hits too. Nice pickup, Derek. Let's get that one top loaded, and we will get that one into the background display for sure. That one's, I think that one might kick Yuki out, or at least to the side. We're going to put that Guan Yu Zhou front and center there. Real nice hit there. Might be calling that one the hit of the night at the end of the break. 3 more packs left, 1 more parallel left. No idea where this card's going to be. We're going to go left to right. And we haven't hit it yet. Sebastian Vettel, Fernando Alonso portrait, Nikita Mazepin portrait rookie card, and Max Verstappen finally getting on the board in the Sapphire box. I think this is the first Max we've seen here. I'll top load that Max for you. Got to top load the Nikita rookie, even though Alonso and Vettel. I think Vettel has a few cards in the Sapphire box so far. 2 packs left, 1 parallel left. I'm going to go left to right. Let's see if I save the best for last. Another green. Fernando Alonso. The green is a Lewis. What variation is this? Is this an SSP? Do they all look like this? No. Wait, how could it be an SSP and be numbered? That's really confusing. How could it be an SP and be numbered to 75? That's got to be a monster hit. I'm really confused. But that is got to be the hit of the break. That could potentially be the hit of the year for our F1 breaks. I'm so confused. Yeah, I definitely agree, Jonathan. That could be a $3,000 card. Alonso. Let's sleeve up. We had an Ocon and a Ralph Boschung behind that. If anybody can spot another card like that listed on eBay or sold, let me know. I'll check after this next pack because I'm super curious. Like, we had an extra parallel in here. All right, 5 parallel Sapphire box. Let's go from the back to the front. Liam Lawson. Esteban Ocon. We have a Leclerc out front. And our last hit is for Latifi. And that one is numbered to 199, I think. Yep. 88 of 199 on our second yellow parallel. And our 5th hit out of this box. Love it. Great night. We're going to sleeve these up. I'm going to look up that Lewis Hamilton, and then we're going to recap this break. All in all, these boxes certainly paid for themselves tonight. All night long. Let's see what the deal with this Lewis is. The only one you see on eBay is 9,500. None sold. Jeff, appreciate you joining. Variations are numbered in Sapphire. Who had the Lewis spot? Let me see what I see on let me see if I can see anything on Card Ladder. And then we'll recap this thing. Yeah, I would doubt that any of these have sold yet. I wonder if you go into a Facebook group if there's anything. Oops, that's spelled green, right? So, somebody labeling that SP. Yeah, I don't see anything here either. Well, whoever had the Lewis spot tonight, definitely let me know when that card gets graded, what that comes back as, and what you're able to sell it for. That sounds like a what's it called? Express service PSA card to me. Possibly one of the biggest cards we've ever pulled. All right, Latifi, number to 199, yellow Sapphire, Lewis base portrait, Nikita base portrait rookie, Max card number 98, Sapphire variation. We have to randomize this. Petikoff, number to 199, Gio, number to 99, Max and Yuki on the checkered flags going to the back. We're going to go Vettel first with the teal paper, number to 199. Leclerc second with the blue paper, number to 99. Checo with the portrait Sapphire. Yuki with the rookie card Sapphire. Gasly number to 50. 3 of 50 from Flagship. Guan Yu Zhou, our first green Sapphire, Future Stars, numbered 34 of 75. And our hit of the probably our F1 ripping careers, Lewis, 8 of 75 on the SP. All right, let's randomize this Mercedes card, and then we're going to sign off for the night. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And we're going to be running, like I said, a hobby box next week with a flagship player break. All right, starting with our dice roller. We're going to be randomizing this one 4 times. Our list randomizer, we have Toto, Bottas, and Lewis. 4th random, top person will get the card. Bottas first, 2nd, 3rd, last one. Person on the top this time will get it, and it is going to Toto. I know Toto was claimed tonight. Was it Sal? No. You had Christian. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining the breaks tonight, and we will see you back here on Thursday night for 2022 Bowman and 2022 Top Series 2. Bruce, that's Toto you're talking about, I'm assuming? Well, nice hit for you then. Congrats on the winning the random. All right, everybody. Have a good night.